Talking about Canelo, I want to ask you this because recently there's been talk, I think there was somebody said something online about who's the best Mexican fighter, it caught traction, and Oscar responded. And Oscar stated, to that person, you don't know shit about boxing kind of thing, you need to do research because they picked Canelo. In your opinion, obviously you're Mexican, obviously you're a fighter, obviously you know the game very well. Who do you think is the best Mexican fighter of all time?
Of all times? Look, to just the regular fans, Chavez is always going to be number one. Chavez is never going to be moved from that position, but I could say and that Canelo already surpassed Chavez in many ways. Just in boxing itself, he's already accomplished more than Chavez ever did. But when it comes to the love of the Mexican fans, ain't nobody ever gonna be better than Chavez. So I have to say Chavez just because of that reason. But when it comes to accomplishing more and doing more, maybe even getting bigger wins and bigger, maybe, I think Canelo already did better, but it's just never gonna be the same. We're never gonna see Canelo in a fight like Chavez was against Mildred Taylor. We're never gonna see Canelo in a fight like Morales Barrera did. Canelo's just too smart. He fights smart. He takes care of his health. He fights to win without getting hit. He doesn't go out there and he doesn't get dropped. He doesn't get cut. He doesn't. Those are the reasons why I think he already surpassed everybody. He's, to me, he probably is the best Mexican of all time. But as a fan, no, because we want to see the blood, we want to see the knockdowns, the get up from a knockdown and knock out your opponent, stuff like that. We want to see wars, rematches, fight each other. Just the fact that Canelo's not fighting Benavidez is already something that goes against him when it comes to fans from Mexico. You didn't fight Benavidez. We wanted you to fight Benavidez, but then again, he doesn't have to. He already did everything. He doesn't need to prove nobody. Just like I said about Crawford. Crawford doesn't need to prove nothing to nobody. Canelo doesn't either. He calls the shots.
No, for sure, and I respect that. I think, so basically what you're saying, obviously Canelo's very accomplished, probably the most accomplished Mexican. Chavez has the people and their heart.
Correct.
And he's also very accomplished.
100%.
Is the Benavidez fight the fight if, he goes in there, it's a blood and guts war that could take him in the minds of Mexican fans from being most accomplished to actually the greatest?
100%, even if he loses. Which I'm not saying he will, but even if he was to lose, but he puts up a fight that we want to see, and everybody wants that fight, and even if he loses, I think the fans would get his respect. Not to me, because I'm in boxing, so I know the business, I know how it is, so I don't blame him. He doesn't need to please nobody, but as a fan, the regular fan, that's what he would need to do.
Gotcha.